Hello there. You've came to sit down and listen to another chapter of this tale. Well, let me just get the page right here. Oh, what was that? You can't remember what happened last time? Well, you lovely audience idiot, let me tell you. Last session, Axel, Cinny, and Yashi were crashing on an airship towards the ground after being betrayed and nearly killed by assassins. They then did not crash, luckily, and found themselves on the ground a few miles off the town of Griffinhold. They decided to go to this town with their new friend Baracas, and on the way there they had a kerfuffle with an assassin and her lovely pet snail. However, after killing the snail and befriending the assassin, she decided to come along with the party, revealing her name to be Daisy. What will happen next? What friends will the party make? What enemies will they make? I don't know how they'll get through it, but I know they will, by Hilt or by Kilt. Alright, lads, how's it going? Ready to play another game?
No.
Lovely. Well, we're doing it anyway. Last time you guys were a few miles, about half a day's journey off Griffinhold, and you were with Daisy the Assassin. You're in a nice field, it's pretty, it's nice temperature. It is nice temperature, good English. What would you guys like to do? You're just walking down the road right now.
Is there anything to do?
I mean, you can talk to each other, that's what I'm mainly asking.
How long is it till the shrine? Or Griffinhold at the moment first?
About half a day, Daisy said.
Half a day. Cool. Sorry, just before we get into it, To a Thistle is Robert Burns' poem, I think.
Okay, To a Thistle's Robert Burns' poem. Let's give no context to that.
Is it? I don't know if it is or not. There's like one thing which is, and another one which isn't.
Can we...
I don't
Can we
understand.
talk about Robert Burns? We are on a time limit. Can we talk about Robert Burns later?
Sorry.
So you guys are walking down the road. Would any of you like to talk to each other? Daisy's just kind of florking. Not florking. She's walking next to Yashi.
So, Daisy, I don't know.
Yeah? Oh, fantastic.
You're not going to betray us, right?
I'd never betray you. Them I might.
What about the rest of them?
She points to everyone else. They know. Them I might.
Ah, okay.
With all due respect,
pretty
Daisy, you were almost killed by us. I will not take any orders off of you. The only person I take orders off of is Axel. And myself.
Oh, what kind of orders does Axel give you?
Absolutely none. He's unique in the sense that he will not give me any orders no matter what I say to him. Even though I would do anything for him. Anything.
Wow.
Absolutely anything.
You're a pretty dedicated partner.
What do you mean by partner? Couple?
You two, yeah. Are you not?
What do you mean by couple?
She turns to Yashi. Do those two bone?
I'm sorry, Daisy, I missed the end of that. What did you say?
Do those two bone? She points to the other two.
Well, I'm not quite sure. Actually, I don't know.
Okay,
Fair
you're going to
enough.
hell for that one, but alright.
You're going to oblivion when you die because you're a Why is she such an asshole all of a sudden?
I'm saying that to you as a DM rather than Daisy, but Daisy's going to hell. as well.
She says, right, team, can I call you a team?
No, you cannot.
Right,
You can call us the big
Yashi.
men.
No, you
Right.
can't. Definitely not the big men.
Call us the big men.
Right. Why are you so dedicated to me calling you the big men?
Because we're the big men of Onatar is our official group name.
Oh, I've heard you guys. You're a travelling circus.
We go as a travelling circus.
That was funny. I was told you were terrorists.
We are terrible.
No, we're not. We've
No,
only ever given
terrorists.
good performances.
It is a miracle we earn anything out of that.
Maybe you're a terrorist to other world. Maybe you're a terrorist to other travelling circuses, circi, if you will.
That is a much better description of us.
Wait, did you call us terrorists or terrible?
Both.
Hold on.
Terrorists.
She's called us
I was
both,
told you
but-
were a terrorist.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
not. We're not.
We are.
I thought you said terrible, and I was very offended for a second.
She has
So wait, are you
both.
guys actually terrorists? This is kind of
Yes, we are,
important.
Daisy.
No,
Be afraid
we're
of
not,
us.
because no. Shut up.
I don't.
We're not terrible, and we're certainly not terrorists, unless you consider trying to get rid of the Emerald Claw terrorism.
We are
Well,
the reason
that's
multiple
kind.
people
At that
have
point,
died.
that's kind of fighting fire with fire. At that point, you're terrorizing a terrorist group.
Daisy, we have committed countless murders. We are the reason hundreds have died. We are a terrorist group. Fear us.
Wait,
And he gives you a polite
hundreds? Who the
smile.
fuck have you been killing?
I've killed like one person, maybe.
See, that's good. You've got strong morals. I don't. I kill for money, but you know, you're cute.
I've probably killed more than you.
Although
Not
I
to
think you
brag or
wouldn't have killed
anything, but
anyone.
I was in a war.
Oh, were you? Were you in a war, huh? Do you want to have a fun little fact? Want to have a fun wee fact? I was also in the war. Everyone you meet was in the war. It's just an objective fact.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh
so
I don't
well.
really want to...
I didn't write to a thistle according to the BBC. At least it's
I'm
not
banning
under
you.
to a
I'm
thistle.
banning. I'm ending the
no,
session. I'm
please.
ending the episode early.
No, I just want to know. At least I
Where
don't
did
think
this
they have
thistle-
it in Scots.
Where did this thistle idea come from, may I ask? Why are we talking about thistles?
Someone
said
someone
about-
DM me a photo of a thistle saying this is for Chazzler, my beloved.
Oh, it's probably because you're Scottish.
Yeah, it's because I'm Scottish.
And I was
Oh.
trying to figure out if whether
Oh,
To a
typical.
Thistle was by Robert Burns or not. And
By Joe Mama.
You walked into that
wasn't
one, but you're
funny.
still
It's
going to hell
by
for that,
Joanna.
Charlie.
why does Robert Burns have so many bloody poems?
Why? It just doesn't make sense.
To a Mountain Daisy. Can I read this to Daisy?
No,
Yes, but I don't know where my ears.
you can do that later. You can definitely do that later, but not now. Can we stop
Okay.
talking about Burns? Well then, I was told you were terrorists, but you seem like okay people.
We're not.
You're making this really difficult, Cindy. Please.
Okay, no, we're not terrorists. We're just trying to get rid of the Emerald Claw because they're the real
Oh.
terrorists.
They're my greatest employers, though.
Well, then get
But
your
now
coin.
we're your greatest friends.
Get
so,
your coin, Daisy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Make a. Just roll charisma. Just roll a base
Me?
charisma. Roll. No, Yosh.
Ah!
Yoshers. Yoshi.
Dice board. It's not a real dice board. It's a whiteboard flipped upside down so I can roll dice on it.
Oh, that's funny. That's a funny one.
That's kind of adorable,
It's not
honestly.
funny, it's true.
And very sweet.
D20. Okay, wait. The yellow D20 is the bad one.
Just roll a fucking dice.
17 plus something. I've not pulled up my character sheet. Whoops.
When in doubt, just use two. Honestly, just use two.
I hope you don't use that, because that would be considered cheating and I'd have to punish you.
I don't, because I know most of mine.
Okay. I'm just going to say 17 work, because oh, alright, can we just keep walking? Wait, you guys are on dinosaurs.
Heck yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yashi. No, actually, Sine.
Yes? What have I done?
No, Yashi.
Oh,
How
good.
much gold do you have on you?
You're getting robbed.
Not that much because I spent it all on armor. Give me a second, I need to pull up my spell sheet. Come on, work.
Oh, by the way, did you guys read what I said on Breadbank?
I haven't been looking at
I
bread
said some-
banks, but I'll...
Oh, well, I said something. I'll just read it out now whilst Yashi's waiting. Whilst we're waiting for Yashi. I found a chart that lets me see what loot you can take from enemies, and you can actually take the weapons from enemies. So just keep that in mind in case you find anyone. 62.
Mm-hmm.
Ungrim,
You asked me.
you do
You
not
asked.
Here,
No,
Ungrim, you don't
okay.
get to tell
You
us if
asked
it's
me.
ethical or not.
First off, no one can hear you, Ungrim, so please don't interrupt. But no, you literally asked on one of the... Yeah, you asked on one of the first sessions, can I steal this person's weapon? So shut your mouth. Anyway. See, that's a really funny joke, and no one's going to hear it.
It's your morality arc.
He's grown
Yeah,
and
that joke's
matured,
gonna be-
but he's the only one.
That joke's going to be lost to time now. Anyway, we need to stop doing this. 62, did you say?
Yeah.
You know what, I like 50, it's a nice round number. You look into your pocket and you realise that you've lost 12 gold. You then notice at this point that Baracus is nowhere to be seen.
Why?
That maracas bitch.
Well,
Do you say that out loud?
yes.
Yes.
What?
Who the fuck is Baracas? Oh wait, wasn't that the asshole who left 5 minutes ago after pickpocketing
Yeah.
you?
He is.
Daisy, just checking. You don't steal things like money, do you?
No, I only
Because
steal
you seem like an
lives.
assassin, not a thief.
No, I only steal lives, she says with a smile.
Okay. Axel, Cinny, just making sure it wasn't you.
No?
What have I done?
Have you taken any gold from me?
Why the hell would I take money off of you?
Good question. So it wasn't you. Axel?
I have no reason to.
So it was Baracus.
Have you been robbed?
Yes, I've been robbed.
Haha.
Quite impressive how you even managed to rob it. I keep my gold in a little pouch.
Yeah, and that's good information for everyone around you to know.
No, it's like right. You can see it on my character. It goes across my chest.
What do you mean
Oh, way to
character?
ruin the fucking immersion.
No.
Yashi, are you okay?
No. Okay. Where's the picture?
Yashi, I think you need to have a little nap. Do you want me to steal the dinosaur?
You were already staring at it because I can't bloody roll well.
What do you mean roll?
What are you on about? What is Yashi? Just have a wee nap. Have a wee
I am
nap,
terrible
Yashi.
with animals. I can't ride a dinosaur at the best of times.
At the best of times, what happens at the worst of times? Have you ever rode a dinosaur? Yashi, you're going off your fucking nutter. Have a wee sleep.
I would like to sleep.
Okay, roll to sleep. Make a sleep roll.
Are you serious or are you joking?
No, I'm joking, please. Can I just speed
I'll
things
roll
along?
a sleep roll if I
No.
can.
Don't fall asleep.
I've
at
had
the
a funny
dinosaur.
idea. Cinny and Axel, you two are on different dinosaurs next to each other. Would you guys like to try and have a card game?
Yeah.
I hate how I was going to suggest the same thing I was about to ask. You guys want to play Uno?
Do it.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Cine takes out one of their massive reading books for Axel. It's very big. He takes it out of one of Axel's bags, and they both put cards and they keep it balanced on it. Whilst you keep swapping it all between each other. Like the dinosaurs weave and move around each other, so you can pass this board to each other with the cards on it. Everyone make intelligence, just base int. So,
Just give me a minute.
rolls. Of course.
For cards?
Yeah, for cards. Make base intelligence rolls.
Intelligence roll. Alright.
Me and Daisy
thank
as well,
goodness
or just those
I'm
two?
actually
No,
kind of
just you, Yashi. Daisy ain't playing.
Oh.
Boring.
17.
17?
See, the thing is that if I were to
19.
assume
19.
2, then unless it's wisdom, it's actually a very good guess. The majority of my modifiers are 2.
Oh, really?
Very few of them I
Aren't you
Well,
like,
since we're
aren't you
playing-
like really stonky, even though you're like known for being a really thin warforged?
Well,
Yeah.
I got a 15. Thank goodness I'm
15.
proficient in playing cards. Otherwise, it would be quite a bit worse.
How the hell do you get
forgot I-
proficient at playing cards?
I gave it to them.
Ah.
I forgot doing that. I still need to give Yosh and Cinny a bullshit proficiency roll.
Why?
Because Plex has got singing and Ungrim's got baking. Anyway, you all play for the remaining 5 hours it takes to get to Griffinhold. It looks pretty badass at some points. Around at the end, Yashi wins by 2 games. Cinny and then what's his name? The Goliath, the big
Axel.
stocky Goliath.
My husband.
Axel's his name.
His
Cindy's
name is my
husband.
husband.
All right, my husband. Wait, no, you're no. This fucking end the joke, right? You guys get to Griffinhold. It's a weird-looking place, man. The walls are made of sandstone, and they seem to go in sort of they curve in and out, and they move at sharp corners and stuff like that. You don't know why. But it definitely seems to be taking some form of a shape. As you go around to its front gate, there are guards there.
Daisy's.
Yeah.
Since Daisy said we're known as terrorists, we probably don't want to go announcing we're the big men.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point.
Sorry. Just
As you
Yeah.
start to go up to the as you're going up to the gate, you're having this conversation, riding on your dinosaurs.
Is there anyone who looks be guarding the gates or anything, or anyone we have
Yeah,
to
there are
interact with?
there are a few guards at the gate.
Right.
Yeah.
There are a few guards at the gate.
Okay. So, how's everyone feeling with lying to guards?
Pardon? Sorry?
Is anyone feeling particularly charismatic today, or uncharismatic? Because we want to be able to get in, but we don't want to alert them that we're the big men, basically.
Oh, I feel very charismatic today. Kind of.
Do you want to take lead in this and just kind of lie to them?
How are we going to convince them that we belong in there rather than in jail?
Good question. What's Griffinhold known for? Can I ask Daisy this?
Yeah, and she takes out a book called Eberron, Rise from the Last War, and she starts flipping through its pages. Oh, can you hear that page flipping? Oh. Let me just look. Hang on, I need to find Vailnar. All I know about Vailnar is it's known for its dinosaurs. All I know, it's mainly elf based. There are a lot of elves around this area. I don't really have much
I can-
political wise. All I know is most of my employers are elves.
Okay. I can speak Elvish, but I'm not sure if that would help at all. Do we have like a story? Maybe we're looking for, we're a group of adventurers looking for an artifact or something. Just, or you could just say we needed to stay the night in Griffinholm. Except it's not nighttime, is it? Wait, what time is it?
It is early. It's around about late afternoon, nearly early evening.
Cinny and Axel, any ideas on what we should do?
I don't really have any ideas, admittedly. If it were up to me, I would kill all the guards there, but that is just because I am too special to talk to them.
Well, I can.
I bring out my great axe.
No. We probably could not win this fight.
I bring it away again.
Oh no.
With the power of friendship, I hold Axel's hand. I believe we can do anything.
Look where the power of friendship got Ungrim. But do you want to just roll with it? We can just go try our best.
Way, just roll with it. Okay, so who's gonna go up to the main gate to
podcast.
talk to the guards first?
Right.
Can I go up and talk in Elvish? Or unless
Yeah.
Cindy, do you want to?
It's fine, you can go ahead. If
Okay.
they don't speak Elvish, I can let you speak any language you need to.
Okay. I say in Elvish because of my cool Elvish speaking ability. Hello.
Hail Vadalaya.
Hail Vadalaya.
What brings a group like you to the city of Griffinhold?
Me and my friends here, we need a place to stay for the night because we're going around looking for, just some stuff. We're a group of adventurers, you know, trying to make enough to get by in this troubling time.
I understand. We get adventurers around these parts, but after the recent terrorist attacks, we have to be a bit more careful. What stuff are you getting around here?
Whatever we can really find or get our hands on, which is somewhat valuable but of no cultural importance. Just regular stuff we can sell.
Oh, are you merchants?
Yeah, well, I have a merchant. I am more of a merchant than these lot. They're kind of just, you could consider them my crew, but yeah.
A smile is drawn across his face and he says, well, why don't you sell me something? I've been looking for a present for my niece.
Sure. I have cleansing stones. Are you particularly fond of them? They're
What's a
very good
cleansing stone?
They clean things. Hold on, let me just pull up my notes on what a cleansing stone is.
You take out a little notepad and start looking through it.
Holy sugar, this is a really big stone.
How big is it? You tell me. How big is the
1
stone?
foot in diameter.
Fucking hell! You just take it out of your pocket!
I've got 2 of them! So, I'm going to
Oh my god, that is
With-
big!
whisk my cleansing stone, one of my cleansing stones out my pocket. Shut up, Ungrim. I'm going to hold it and do some like minor illusion twinkles and sparkles and stuff and say, this is a cleansing stone. A common magical, no, I'm going to call it uncommon and lie. A wondrous item, there we go, that works. A wondrous item with magic sigils. When touching the stone, you can use it and remove dirt and grime from your garments and person. It's quick, it's efficient, and you know what? I'll give it to you for the price of...
He raises his eyebrow and he says, "Oh, kind of lost the
I'm gonna
pitch
just
right at the end."
stare off into the distance until he, until I figure this out. Just stare. D&D 5e, like I'm just tuned out.
Is your friend okay?
I'm sure she was alright.
I think she's just trying to recall the price of the.
I like the
things
idea that
she's
Axel's just on the dinosaur and Cindy just has his back against the wall, kind of just not caring.
Well, at the end of the day, it's her unique sales pitch. I would have tried selling one of the board games we had, but fair enough.
Okay, I can't actually figure out the price. I'm going to say 5 gold pieces. And I would like to point out, it doesn't just clean you, but it leaves a pleasing scent reminiscent of fresh rain and that lovely smell.
Well, I was going to say deception check, persuasion check, but now it's going to be a deception check because that's a lie.
I'll have you know, almost all of that is actually true about the cleansing stone.
But yeah, but right at the end it wasn't, so you need to make a deception check.
What do you mean?
The stuff
And
about,
also
like,
the
the smell it would give you.
Yes, it is.
Persuasion check then, I didn't know that.
No, I'm not kidding. 1 second.
Okay, persuade, I believe you, just do a persuasion check. We don't have enough time.
Persuasion. Charisma, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
charisma.
17.
17. Okay, he says, deal. And he gives you 5 gold. And he says, you and your friends, do you have a group name?
Oh.
Unfortunately, not currently. We are still
Yeah,
deciding.
we're still working it out. We're a bit stuck between the ragtag ruffians and the gold miner
The
goodies.
travelling merchants.
I think the little people of Vadalaya would work.
I like the sound of it. We'll give it a consideration. Thank you, good sir.
Okay, you may go in.
Oh, quick question. Do you know where there's like an inn or a tavern that we could stay at?
There's tons of inns and taverns, but the one I would go to would be the Screaming Hawk.
Screaming Hawk.
Cool.
Registered. Thank you.
You can't miss it.
Right. Thank you. See you around. I'm gonna give him a salute and hail Vatalai. Wait, what was the name? Sorry.
Vadalaya?
Vadalaya.
Vadalaya.
Hail Vatalaya.
Hail Vadalaya! He says as he also salutes. Griffinhold is a rather interesting city, in fact. The walls, like I said, they still curve in and have its sharp angles and stuff like that. It's definitely taking up some sort of shape. But in front of you is one very long road, like a good 80 feet long road with with tons of different shops and stuff like that on the side. It seems to be a mainly merchant area right here. And right at the end there is one very big pyramid that seems to be in the centre of the city where other roads seem to spur off of.
Some of these names of these places are genuinely going to give me an aneurysm, I think. I don't know what that
the buildings
last one was.
the buildings themselves are very Egyptian. Basically, I don't even know if this is Egyptian, but Minecraft desert villages?
Yes.
It's like a really big one of those.
Ah,
Okay.
got it.
With tons of different shops and stuff like that. But you can guess what the Screaming Hawk is, because one of the buildings on this in this place has one massive sort of mosh hawk head on top of it, with its mouth wide open.
I think we found the Screaming Hawk. Well, should we go in?
Yes, I believe we should. I
Cool.
don't think we'll be recognized here, considering we weren't recognized by the.
Oh, yes, sorry. She was looking at, she was, you actually catch her halfway through pickpocketing someone.
Daisy!
She just puts her hand and said, yeah, what is it?
Are you gonna stay with us till we reach the Sharn?
I got nothing better to do.
Cool. Also, put that back. What's wrong with you?
It'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it, if I just went up to him and said, hey, I stole this from you, could you take it back?
Somebody dropped it.
Excuse me, yeah, you dropped this, and then she throws it full force at him. And she turns around and gives you a big smile.
Good job, Daisy. Come on, let's go. There's a shrieking hawk we need to go see.
That made no sense. And then she looks and
You
says,
make
oh,
sense.
yeah, the screaming hawk. Oh, I forgot about this place. And you guys walk in. So, you said you guys won't be recognised, right?
We're
Hopefully not.
assuming we won't get recognized. Can you confirm this?
I have no idea. I only heard of you guys recently. And at this point, you hear a man in a big rugged voice saying, those are the bastards they were looking for!
Ah, how do you mean?
As the bartender is pointing right at you.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna put my hood up. Sorry. What did you say?
A guy came in here a while back, gave us a big thing of gold and said, if you find fucking small human, Goliath and what are you, Warforged? Then go call on him. And at this point you notice people have gotten in the way of the door.
That is the issue, though.
I think that's incredibly prejudiced of you. Just because we're a group of people who are so happen to be a Warforged, Goliath, and small human, that you're assuming that we're someone bad?
Absolutely.
Excuse
Do you know how rare it is to see a Goliath in Corvair?
Well, do you know how rare it is to see an elf in Zendrake? Just because we're out here, if you were in Zendrake and we started yelling,
A large
for being an
population
elf,
of Zendrake is elven.
Okay, wait, where's not large population elvish then?
They're kind of all over, but I definitely see the shadow marches.
Say you went to the where now?
The shadow marches.
Say you went to the shadow marches.
But you have
and-
no idea that the shadow marches exist.
Well, aren't I a merchant? Don't I? Well, no, I'm not a merchant. I
No.
don't, like...
This is Corvair, you have no idea.
Wait, hold on. Daisy, where doesn't have
Yeah?
a large population of elves?
Oh, those fucking pointy-eared bastards. It would be shadow marches.
Say you went to the shadow marches and you suddenly got shouted at for entering a bar. How would you feel? Just because they said, oh, some elf is a terrorist, doesn't mean you're the terrorist now, are you? You're just being prejudiced and wrong.
He squints his eye and he says, who the fuck's talking about terrorism? Are you racist? Do you think all elves are
This
terrorists?
is the
You
equivalent
think
of
all
what you're
elves are
doing.
terrorists, huh? God, I hope he's here to
we've
kill
been
you.
accused of being terrorists by other people, so
What the fuck are you doing here then? Get out of my tavern!
we're not.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to get across. We're not. But people are assuming this because of some other ruffian, some group of ruffians who are causing drama.
Alright,
Not
that's
those
enough. You hear a voice that you never thought you'd really hear again. As you see fan favourite for us, Teddy Roosevelt, the Aarakocra bird that you guys met in the first tower prison.
I didn't meet them.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Hello there.
Cindy and Axel. I keep forgetting your name. Cindy and Axel, you see that their faces, like, they know this person. It's alright, everyone calm down, I'm relatively sure they're right. Hello. what remains of the big men. Would you like to sit down?
Good evening, Teddy.
Good evening, Cinny. Good to see you all again. I've had quite a flight over here.
Yeah, I can
Do you guys
see.
sit down on the
Yes, we do
cubicle
sit.
with
I'm
him?
not standing and talking to this man again. Yes, please.
Again. He's very hunched over. He puts his big claw feet over the table. He says, "So after the news hit First Tower, I thought I'd come meet you guys myself. Considering I knew that, well, some of you had to be alive, or else I wouldn't be able to track you."
This whole situation is mildly irritating, a little bit inconvenient as well. But
Would you like the tea?
No, the whole being framed for terrorism. I am aware that we are terrorists, but having it being known and being accused of something we didn't do out of the multiple things we have is mildly annoying.
He turns to Yashe and he says, so the news is right, you guys have actually destroyed that chapel and killed people.
No, we haven't.
Wait, the only person, well, one, I didn't kill them, Axel did. The only person, well, it was because the person who was there was the person who burnt down Ungrim's home and family and killed them all.
And he also killed Ungrim.
Make a
did
persuasion
also-
check.
Like, both of us? Or?
Yashe.
Okay.
So much charisma.
Cindy just
Well,
seems mildly annoyed.
10. I don't know. That seems like quite a coincidence. But I suppose I'll believe you guys, because I don't think you would do that. And also, I've casted Zone of Truth without your knowledge, so I know you're telling the truth. And he winks.
How convenient. Anyways, do you have any idea on how to get our name cleared of this false...
Well, so much has happened.
yes,
He
I imagine.
takes out a pair of reading glasses and reads through some notes. First off, by the way, call me Alfred.
Got it.
Teddy's a fake name. So, first off, what's been happening? Well, after what happened in Velnar, up north, the Council of Sharn. First off, one of their major leaders was killed tragically by what is meant to be a member of a terrorist organization. After this, a noble called Ulros took control of the council, and they have denounced the actions of the group known as the Big Men of Onatar, saying that they are terrorists and that they have caused most of the trouble in the continent, and then has blamed it on the religious group known as the Blood of Val.
Well, that's not true.
Sorry, who has said
I
that?
don't- Ulros, I don't know if you guys have any
Ulros?
relation to him.
Wait, wasn't Ulros the person who hired us to get rid of the Blood of Val?
Yes. Was he?
Oh, so he's just
Yes.
using us as a scapegoat then?
Yes.
Rude.
But here's where it starts to get interesting. I don't mean to alarm you guys, but you might have started something very bad.
How have we
A few-
started something very bad? What have we done?
A few days after this was announced, the continent of Zendrake and the main city there, I cannot remember its name, created a official statement denouncing the Sharn's denouncement, saying that it was false. They're in favour of the Big Men of Onatar, said you guys even helped.
Wait, where
Now-
did sorry?
Zendrake.
It's in Drake. Cool.
Yeah, said you helped with a rather nasty Blood of Val problem. Sharn is yet to repute on that. But I don't mean to worry anyone, but it seems like people are going to start taking sides soon.
Excellent. And that sounds very interesting, honestly.
That may restart the war, though.
That sounds like Okay, I was going to say that sounds like the opposite of a problem, but I honestly do not have the time or the patience to see Axel get injured, so I guess we should help, I suppose. Oh, and of course Yashi and kind of Daisy as well.
You guys are still terrorists, obviously, and look, I'm a really lazy guy, and I don't give a shit for the shots.
I understand.
The bastards that control.
Quick question.
Not a...
Which of our actions could be considered terrorist actions?
Everything!
No. Give me an example of one which could be considered a terrorist action.
Breathing!
Well, you would denounce.
Walking,
You would denounce
running.
mainly. You would denounce mainly for the burning of the chapel in Vailnar, as long with other killings. But I don't think you've done any of them.
When have I ever touched fire? I am a good human, not a human thing.
You seem to be projecting quite a lot, because I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying this is what you've been accused of.
I'm just trying to rationalise their accusations. This is
Of
probably
course.
not the best idea of what to do, but...
I have no
let's
idea
work through
what
it.
this Ulros is up to. All I know is I'm pretty sure you guys are innocent. So, you're probably wondering why I'm here.
No, I just assumed you liked coming here.
wondering how it
Yes,
got
I'm
here.
very curious. Now please tell me.
Alright. Well, I left once I got news that one of big men of Onatar, I was overhearing some guards. Apparently one of their parents have been taken in for questioning.
Parents of who?
I don't know, all I heard was that it was one of the group's parents, and I thought that's not right.
I just look over to Yashi. Is this you? Or
I don't. If their parents, if their child is here, I don't mean to sound this rude, make this sound rude, but more importantly, the captain of the Red Hawk, also known as Breven, has also been taken in.
Which Breven is that?
There are two. She flies an airship.
Ah, okay, right.
I didn't know there were two.
yeah,
I
there's
don't know
Wasn't
Breven.
there two Brevens?
yes, there is. There's a male and a female Breven. They both fly airships, and they both have the same name. I don't know who named them, but it is caused multiple confusions at this point.
Right. Wait, she's alive?
Is she?
Yeah, apparently she was taken in for questioning, so unless they have a necromancy on team, which
She
they...
got shoved off an airship.
We saw her die. Well, no, we didn't, but we saw her basically die.
Unless
Interesting.
they have a necromancy on hand, which they don't anymore. They don't have a necromancy on their hands anymore, so she must be alive.
Wait, where was the questioning happening?
The first tower. The main prison
First
of
tower.
Corvair. Now, obviously I don't want to get myself into trouble, but I do like law and justice. So, here's what I was thinking. Say you were to sneak into the first tower, hypothetically of course.
Hypothetically,
Yes, of course.
Hypothetically,
Of
if you were
course.
to go into here. Hypothetically...
And hypothetically, if I were to get
The-
paid.
Hypothetically, if the warden was hypothetically in his office at the time, which is one of the first doors that you get into in this prison. Hypothetically, in that
Hypothetically,
situation,
of course.
Hypothetically, of course, he would have the master key on him to unlocking every door. Hypothetically, of course.
Naturally.
Naturally, of course. Of course, it would be around lunch, obviously. So he would be in there having his lunch. Hypothetically, at this point, the guards would be doing their usual run in the prison itself. The main entrance would not be as guarded as it normally would be at evening or such. And hypothetically, the main door to the barracks and the rest of the town atop of the first tower would to have a misfortunate magical outburst, hypothetically of course, where all of the doors were to be locked. hypothetically. Unless you had, say, a master key with magical effects, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Of course.
So, naturally, my question is, hypothetically, would it be possible?
It sounds certainly possible, hypothetically.
Yes. But in theory, yes. In practice, might take a bit of pre-planning.
Unfortunately, it seems like too many factors completely debate on whether it actually happens, but too much of this bases on luck.
But this is all hypothetical, so...
I'm not saying the more time you have to plan and the more information you had, hypothetically say that barman over there would hypothetically have a book on him that would have a little bit more information.
Hypothetically.
Of course.
Is this a newspaper guy or is this just a barman that we need to ask nicely for the leaflet off of?
I don't know, this is all hypotheticals. One last thing, but not
wave
the last
over
thing.
Can I take a look around to see if there's any bar person that...
Yeah, there's a bartender.
Just bartender?
And of course, hypothetically, if this group of adventurers were to be caught, I would of course not know them at all. And I would never be associated with them, and they would never speak my name.
Of course.
I've already forgotten your name. Hypothetically, where would this book be? Behind the bartender?
In his pants.
No, hypothetically, the bartender would have it.
Where?
Would we have to steal it, hypothetically, of course?
Hypothetically, you might. Hypothetically, what if he was a... What if he might have been I don't know. Hypothetically, what if he was working in aid of a group? Hypothetically, of course. And he had this book on him. Hypothetically, what if you and them didn't see eye to eye exactly? Hypothetically, you would have to go get it.
Okay, the next person that says hypothetically, I will break their spine.
Hypothetically, of course.
No one can hear you, Ungrim.
Sometimes
Ungrim just got really close to the mic and said hypothetically. Yeah, sometimes I can still hear his voice.
No.
Anyway, Yashi, you were talking to Axel?
Axel, do you think you'd be able to distract the bartender while I, pull a quick one on his book?
Yashi, can we not try asking him first?
No, that's what I'm doing, I'm asking.
Ah, right.
Oh wait, no, not the bartender, I'm asking Axel. Sorry.
No! Can I have the other cleansing stone you have? For a second.
Why?
Pass it over.
Why? What do you want with it?
Pass it over.
Why? Tell me.
That cleansing stone, can it cleanse people of their impure sins? If I whack it
No.
over their head?
No, it's a
Impure.
well, it's a 1 foot.
does
if you hit them hard enough, they might.
He does some nonsensical mop praying and whacks you lightly over the head. There. Be blessed. Or whatever. Now, ask him nicely first.
Excuse me, Mr. Bartender, do you have a
You
book?
walk up to him and he says, what do you say? He says, what will it be?
Well, bread and water, but, I've got a quick question. Do you happen to own a book I could borrow?
Of what kind?
This isn't
Why
a
would you
fucking
need
library. What kind of book
Well,
do
it's
you
not.
want?
Can I use the telestone real quick?
Yeah.
Cinny, Axel, wait, what was the book again?
it? You're looking for a book on the first tower of Corvair, if I'm correct? I'm looking for more information on that area specifically.
It's a book about the first tower of Corvair,
Something like that.
or that general area.
He looks at you a bit weirdly and he says, he looks around the tavern to other people, and he says, "I would never know something like that."
Are you sure? Because you do appear to have a book around your waist.
And he
Which...
says, and he grabs your hand, and he grabbed your hand. And he said, "That's on a need to know basis." And he
Well, I
he
do
says,
need to know.
Do you want to buy a drink? You're not getting the book. I don't know what your fucking interest in the book is.
What?
Who are
I'm
you
not old enough
working
to
for?
drink.
Hang on, are you one of? Are you? He leans in and he says, "Are you one of us?
Yes.
Speak the name of thou master."
Well, have fun with that one.
What was the person's name again? The person who... Hail guy.
One minute. Wait a second. Valada? That's it. He was saying Hail Valada.
Hail Valada.
Or Vidilla?
He smirks and he says, "God, you're really bad at this. Now sit back on your desk and stop trying to be big."
I'll have you know I am massive. But...
You're 5
Wait,
foot.
who was
Yashi,
it?
sit down.
Okay, Axel, I need you to go distract him.
Alright, I'll accept that this time. You gave it an effort.
Okay. Can I? Alright, can I look around to see, like, who is the strongest looking person in this inn or bar?
Axel, don't get yourself hurt.
Bar fight.
Axel, no!
Hang on, let me get a book.
Axel, no!
Axel, no! Wait, he's got AirPods in. He can't hear you.
Axel! No!
Do it, Axel.
Axel, no. Don't get yourself hurt.
Let's give you a fight that you can't possibly win.
What? Why? What?
No, I'm joking. I never do that. I love you too much.
That's debatable.
Oh, you are my little pog champ though, Cindy.
No,
Oh, you're
No.
my little pog champ. Oh, you're my little pog champ. I guess you are my little pog. I guess you are my little.
DM, I
Cindy
will
champ.
break every single bone in your body the next time I meet up with you.
I guess you are my little.
Hypothetically.
I guess
no,
you are my
not
little
hypothetically.
Cindy champ. I guess you are, yeah. Oh, notices your metal cock there.
No, not happening today. 1 minute, no.
Hang on, I'm looking through my book for something. The page is missing. This isn't just me playing tricks. This book is missing. Oh, there it is. You see a guy in he has some armor on, and he's very, very stonky, and he's having a pint of beer, and he's just standing up. Like he's like his back is leaning against one of the supporting pillars.
Axel, we do not need to get ourselves into any more trouble than we already have. Do not.
I walk up
fight
to
him.
him.
Distraction.
Alright, I walk up.
Axel,
By the way, hypothetically, of course, if you were to go through this and once you've got the book, it would be a coincidence of timing if there was a train for the Sharn leaving in 20 minutes.
Where's
Axel,
the train station?
Oh, I'm sure hypothetically you'd be able to find it.
Alfred. Axel, seriously. I'm sure this will have
And,
consequences later.
He starts to walk out of the tavern and he
Right.
looks to you all and he says something that catches you guys a bit off guard. "I will see you on the final battle to decide Eberron's fate." And he nods like a bow, and then he walks outside and takes flight.
Bye.
Alright.
I'll wave.
So I walk up to the donkey
Axel!
guy.
He's a little bit smaller than you, and he says, "What do you want?"
Axel!
Arm wrestle?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
What do you do?
He wants an
What do
arm
you do?
wrestle. Yeah, that I accept that.
You want an arm wrestle?
Yes.
That's
No
gonna
one's
lead to
ever
a fight,
bet
I
me.
know it.
He immediately sits down on a chair and he says, "Someone pull a chair over this fool that's decided to give
Make
me an
as
arm
much
wrestle
drama as
contest."
possible. Make this really
You're
exciting.
gonna need a judge for your arm wrestling competition. Well, arm wrestle, right?
He looks at you and says, "Sure, why not? Who wants to be the judge?"
May I recommend the bartender?
The most fair person of all, I suppose.
"Yeah, come over here, Jim."
Jim?
And the bartender's cleaning a glass and he says, "I don't want to." And he says, "Jim, I'll crack your fucking skull in half if you don't." And he says, "Oh, alright then." And then he walks over and sits down.
Such
Tons of people
violence.
start to get around. Cindy, do you say anything before it begins?
No, but I do. No, I don't say anything.
Okay, as it all starts, first off, like, it's only you guys. No one's really looking at, like, there's a few people looking, but no one's really huddled around or anything.
Make this dramatic, Axel. We need drama. We need distractions. Pretend to almost lose, but just bring it back, I guess. I'm saying this all through the telestone, of course.
Yeah, of course. Naturally.
Naturally.
Hypothetically, of course.
I'm just sat there looking like I'm just completely zoned out.
Alright, begin in 3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
go!
Everybody, and Axel, I want you to roll a strength check.
Please do well,
Just
I
strength?
beg you.
14.
Will that be better than the guy?
What did she
A
get?
14.
14.
A 14. Oh. Oh no. As you guys are doing it for about 20 seconds, but then Axel's arm just gives up and he flops you over.
Again, go again.
And then it says, "Hoorah!
Again!
Who wants to see me destroy this fool again?"
Me.
Let's make this a bit more interesting. What's your name?
Axel.
Fake me.
Axel. How about if I win this, you get me the drinks for the rest of the night. You buy everyone here a drink.
Oh my
Alright
goodness.
then.
And if
I win, you win, and I'll buy everyone a drink on the house. Is it a deal?
Deal.
Okay.
Did you hear
roll-
that? Can I yell to the rest of the tavern about this?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, everyone? Whoever loses pays for drinks.
free drinks on the
Way!
house.
And everyone, some more people start to huddle around. Axel, roll strength.
Please roll high, I beg you. Is there any way I can like help him subtly or anything?
No, there's not.
Damn.
Okay. This time, I got a 22.
Yes! I'm so proud of you.
You
Is
guys
there
are
any way I
fight-
can try and pickpocket during this match when it gets to like the height of it?
Yee!
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, you say?
Yashi!
I rolled a 10, but that means I get 18.
Yashi!
You managed to very quickly just swipe the book from his waist and put it under your cloak. And
Wait,
then
I wanna-
just put it.
I want to get far away from him then, so kind of huddle go around the table to the other side, so I'm nowhere near him.
How much
Okay,
money
you're on
do you...
the side of the door.
I want to know.
You're on the side of the door with Axel and Cindy.
Someone
Wait,
definitely...
You
I
guys
want
are
to cheer
close
for
to-
Axel very loudly to make my presence over here known.
What did you say?
I want to start cheering for Axel really loudly to make my presence on that side of the room very known,
Okay.
so I can't be
You
accused.
guys, Axel and Cindy's game is going very intense right now. No one knows who's going to win.
Axel and
Come on,
Cindy?
Axel.
Or Axel and the other guy?
Does anyone want to talk on the telestone or anything, or are you just watching the game?
I'm gonna ask Yashi when she starts... Yeah, just on the telestone. Yashi, when do you plan to steal the book? Are you content on... What? Already?
Yeah.
That was surprisingly proficient. Very
Why do you think I asked Axel to distract?
I didn't think you'd steal it that quickly. Right.
Come on, Axel, we've got this.
How do we make our exit?
If we win, we can be like, oh, look at us, we're such cool winners that we don't even need for paid drinks.
Got it.
As you say this, Axel wins.
Yeah!
And everyone goes, way!
Hey!
Obvious loud cheering
One
from
goal!
Spinny.
Shake his hand, Axel, shake his
Shake
hand.
his hand. If you can muster up the courage. Or
I shake his hand.
And then he says, alright, I'll buy you all a drink on the house. What did the rest of you do?
I speak on the telestone. Congratulations, Axel. Although we should probably make our getaway soon. The bartender is going to realise pretty quick when he realises he's been robbed, and he probably won't let anyone out.
I'll slap Axel in the back and then be like, can we leave the bar in general? Just like be
I
like,
mean, you could, yeah, you can't like physically leave it. There's nothing stopping you.
Oh, alright.
hey, thanks for the drinks, everyone. This was a lovely night.
But unfortunately, we've got places to be now.
It would be funny if Axel just goes, no, I want another game.
If she'd say what?
If she said, no, I want another game.
Oh my goodness.
Axel, please no.
Axel, I appreciate
no.
it, but we need to get going.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah?
The guy says as he stands up and starts walking towards you.
Who? Who's standing up towards us?
Oh, the big guy who had the arm wrestling competition.
Yeah.
You guys are a bit...
To be unfortunately.
No. I think you can play a few more games.
We don't want to strain your pocket, so...
Oh, you haven't even had your first drink yet, buddy.
We only drink water because we're boring.
He's looking at Axel!
Oh, sorry.
He's talking to Axel, god damn it.
Oh.
Why don't you stay here a bit longer, buddy?
Axel?
Oh.
Axel, please.
Please don't.
One more game? One more time?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
One more game.
Yashi, I'm saying this over the telestone. How about you make your exit while me and Axel stay? So at the very least, we've got the book out.
Would it be more suspicious if I left myself?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Can I go with Daisy? Will Daisy come with me?
Daisy's just, you notice that you can notice it, but Daisy's just pickpocketing people and also cheering on Axel.
Daisy!
Daisy!
That's not any way to behave, honestly.
She turns to someone and said, "Oh hey, you dropped this," and then she gave him a half-full money bag.
Hey Daisy, can you come with me? I want to go look at the stars, but I don't want to go alone.
You want to look at the stars? Well, we've just met Yashi, but okay. As she starts walking out with you.
Right.
You've got this, Axel. Woo! And then she also steals it. She also steals a pint from one of the tables.
As she should. I can't even be mad. What a queen. Anyways.
She drinks it and then she smashes it on the ground and runs out with Yashi.
She's the most teenagey person I've seen today. If that
The star are. By the way, you do realise it's evening. The stars won't be out for another hour.
It's fine, it's fine. It's like, you can start to... You know my favourite star is the sun, so...
Oh my god. Can't you just say you wanted a bit of fresh air?
I think
Right, once the
everyone
sun
has 3
sets.
suns, by the way.
You see, my favourite stars are the suns, so, you know, we can look at them until proper stars come out.
But the sun is starting to go down.
The sunset, the pretty
Yep,
sunset.
Sunset's beautiful.
You know what? Fair enough.
Daisy's not
And
convinced.
she sits down and goes, "What brought you to Eberron? Well, Corvair specifically."
My parents, probably, as well as... I didn't actually plan to end up here. I was kind of just looking for my parents, but then I got dragged along with these people, so, you know.
They're a right bunch, I tell you.
They are indeed, and you've not even met the best of them yet.
Yeah.
Who would that be?
Plex and Ungrim.
Although
Well,
unfortunately,
you're never gonna meet Ungrim. I don't know where Plex even ended up. He was on the ship with us until he wasn't.
Oh, did this Ungrim friend die?
Yeah, he got killed. Well, he died in a battle against the person who burnt down his monastery.
Wait, hang on a second, Plex?
No.
She
Ungrim.
knows
No,
Plex.
did you say the name Plex?
She knows who
Oh,
Plex
yeah, I did
is.
say the name Plex. Yeah.
Wait, like, Plexadaginal?
Yeah.
I don't know his second
Yeah.
name, but
Well, no.
No, that's his full name, right?
oh,
Probably.
I have no idea.
Oh my god, I haven't seen him in years. He's traveling with you guys.
Yeah,
Oh my god. How's he doing?
good. I think he's teaching me draconic.
Oh my god. Where is he? I wish to speak to that guy again.
We don't know. He went missing on the airship just before we fought some people.
Ah, don't worry, he'll survive. He always does. I used to travel with him a few years ago.
Dates.
Wait, can I try
did.
contacting Plex on the telestone?
Plex isn't here right now, so no, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
But Ungrim hasn't started his recording, and he's not going to because that's a bitch to edit.
And then he just vanishes.
He just dies. Ungrim just dies. I can still hear his voice.
Sometimes I still
of course you are.
hear his
Okay.
racist remarks.
Yeah, no one can hear. But in fact, people who are listening to this can't hear Ungrim. He's not being like comically racist towards goblins this time. He's just being racist. He's just saying the most outwardly racist things I've ever heard.
Cancel.
Yeah.
Cancel Ungrim. Hashtag cancel Ungrim. Get it going.
Also, he just doesn't like me because I wear a wig. A godless abomination.
That's it. Stop. Ungrim, you can have your little. You can have your little. Ungrim, you can have your little tantrum later when everyone can hear you throw your toys out of the pram. Let's move on.
I can add like little subtitles for Ungrim in.
Please
the
add
video.
this. No, can you add the subtitles but make it like really comically over dramatic?
Oh, that'd be
Sorry,
great.
what'd you say?
Can you make like the subtitles really comically over dramatic?
Will do. I will do.
Anyway,
Nanny.
Make it very
Why?
woo woo.
Why would you ask?
okay, guys, we need to move on. At
Okay,
this
yeah.
point, now I am going to speed things along a bit.
Yeah, because I've got to go in like minus minutes at this point. I am.
After your little conversation with after your little conversation with Daisy, at this point you hear a lot of shouting and screaming from inside the tavern, and then you hear something that you really shouldn't have: a small explosion.
What?
You hear a small bang, and then you see Cinny and Axel. Cinny absolutely covered in soot.
Smiling.
Run out of the tavern. Cinny's smiling like mad. As they run up to you, Cinny says something along the lines of, "Gotta go to the train station now."
We've got to go now.
Okay, I'll start running.
No time.
As some of you will start locking hands and start running down the road, as you hear a lot of shouting and people running after you, that is where we're gonna end the episode.